What is going on, good people of YouTube? I'm ImJslay. Thank you so much for joining me, and wherever you are, I hope you're having a great day. Today we're playing some Madden 21, but before we get into it, if you enjoy the content, leave a like rating, and if you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button, and turn the notification bell on to stay updated with all of my uploads. If you missed our previous video, I'll leave a link in the description of this video for you to go check it out. If you need some help building an offense, I bring you a mini scheme out of the trips tight end formation. Be sure to go check that video out. So for today's video, I've got another pretty wild coin making method that you are going to want to stick around to see just how we do it. Now, this is going to be another grinder, not something that you're just going to blink your eyes. You're going to have 200,000 coins pop up in your coin stack, right? This is something that you're going to have to do pretty regularly, right? If you want to make a lot of coins from this method. But if you do it and you do it consistently, you're going to make a ton of coins. There's really no risk involved with this at all. Now, before we get into it, this is a very similar coin making method to my most recent coin making method. If you would like to go check that out, click on the card in the top right hand corner of the screen. It'll take you right over to that. If you want to watch this one first, go check it out later on, or if you want to go hop over and check that one out and then come back over here, it really doesn't matter to me what you do, man, because I want you to get these coins, and these are ways that you're going to be able to get these coins. So without further ado, let's go ahead and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, the first thing you want to do is go into the auction house. Now, we're going to be buying 82 overall cards to do this method. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go over to the quality, come down, and actually sort this by the 82 to 83 overall cards. Now, from there, you want to narrow it down even further. I like to narrow these down by position group. That just allows you to get the cheapest cards by going through each position to find out what player is the cheapest, right? And that's what you want to go with. Now, really, you want to try to get these between 2 and 3K, right? If you're able to do that, which a lot of them you're going to notice you can do, which is why this is it's a grinding type method, because you are going to have to do this a lot to make a lot of coins. However, there's very, very low risk, almost no risk at all in doing this. Now, I will say this before we actually get into it, and I'm just scrolling through just to show you here that the majority of these cards indeed are selling for between 2 and 3K. And I didn't mean to back all the way out. But while I'm getting back into it, I will say this. If you hop on and you notice that this particular method, maybe these cards are a little cheaper, or maybe the cards that we're going to be selling aren't selling for as much, that doesn't mean that that's going to be the case all the time, right? It's something that you just want to check daily, right? Even certain parts of the day may end up looking a little different, right? It's just depending on the auction house, right? Depending on what's up and how the cards are selling, and that's why you are going to have to grind through this. But basically what you want to do is you want to buy the cheapest one that you see. So we're getting everything between 2.5 mostly is what we're seeing, 2.7 or so. Let's come down to the free safeties, see if we're seeing anything there. That's 3K. We definitely don't want to do that. There's plenty of other cards that are cheaper. Let's see the strong safeties here. Yep, same thing there. So really, you're just looking at the cheapest card you can find and then honing in on that. And you're going to be doing this method a lot, so you want to buy a number of them, right? So if you see a lot of Melvin Ingrams at 2.5K, go ahead and do that. But I'm going to go ahead and snag this Melvin Ingram card right here. So we want him from the auction house. Now, what we're going to do is, I'm just going to do the one here and show you how this is going to work. So we're going to back out. From here, what you want to do is, you want to quick sell this card for the training amount that it goes for, right? So in this case, it sells for 320 training. So keep that training cost in mind. So we're going to sell this for 320 training, right? Now, from here, what we are going to do is, we are going to go to, if my internet will, there we go, much better. We're going to go to the browse the store, right? We're going to go to the store. We're going to come over to the training category. We're going to scroll over to these packs right here. These packs can be purchased with the training that we were just able to make by quick selling that card. We quick sold the card for 320 training. These only cost 250 training, so we're already plus 70 to the good towards our next pack that we're going to be using for this method, right? So what you now want to do, so we're going to be using the training to buy either the playbooks, the light uniforms, the dark uniforms, stadiums, coaches, right? You're going to buy a number of these, so it's good to kind of spread it out. But one thing you want to do to be educated before you go through and select is to go back to the auction house, and you want to actually see what uniforms are selling for the highest, what coaches are selling for the highest, right? I've actually gone through this method before on the channel, so if you're not new, this is the same method, but it's still profitable, right? It's still something that you want to consider doing. So let's go down, let's just narrow it down by the uniforms, right? So as you can see, the cheapest uniforms up right now, not us narrowing it down, right, are the Patriots for $3,200. So we would make very little profit by doing that. However, that's not going to be the most expensive one that you can buy. No. Let's go to the team, and let's take a look, and let's just look at the Dolphins uniforms, right? So they got 3 unis up right now. The dark uniform selling for about $5K. That light uniform is the only one up, selling for about $6.8K. Now, nobody's going to buy that, but you put this thing up for about $5K. We bought Melvin Ingram and quick sold him for 2,500 coins. So we are going to be profiting about, let's say, 2.3K, right? 2.2K roughly. And then we do this over and over and over again. That coin stack's going to end up adding up, right? Over time, you're going to turn that 2.2K, you're going to turn that into 20K, right? And it's not going to take too long. You're just going to have to grind through it. And remember, with that Melvin Ingram card, we were able to quick sell it for 320 training. Well, remember, we're only having to buy these packs for 250 training, so we're already plus 70 to the good, right? Definitely didn't mean to back all the way out. Again, I'm a little rusty. It's about 11 p.m. I've worked a full day. I'm tired. That's no excuse, though, man. I need to have my head in the game. So let's take a look at the Cardinals unis, right? So let's come down, type. We'll go uniform here. We'll take a look at the playbooks in a second. We'll take a look at the coaches too, just so you can get an idea. So this right here may not be the best one to do, considering we've seen the Dolphins already, right? Let's take a look at the Eagles, see what they're selling for. So right here, you got your dark uniform selling for about $7,900. The light uniform selling for about $7K. You put it up, undercut it. Definitely want to undercut these because you want them to sell, right? I mean, you don't want to undercut it and put it up for like 2K. That's not going to make you any profit. But you want these to sell. So you want to put these things up for, I'd say put this one up for maybe like 5.5K, right? Let's take a look at the coaches. So you want to go through these, have an educated idea about what you want to select in that pack. Doug Peterson, perfect option here, right? Put him up for about 5K. You're making about 2.1, 2.2K in profit. And we're already plus 70 training to the good for going towards our next pack, right? So let's come to the store. We're probably going to end up buying the Eagles light uniforms. So let's come over to the training. We're going to come over to the light uniforms. We are going to use some of the training that we were just able to make by quick selling Melvin Ingram's 82 overall cards. So you want to look for the 82s. Those sell for 320 training. The 81s are only going to sell, they're going to sell you for less than what you need, right? I believe those sell for 180 training, if I'm not mistaken. So less than what you need, or it might actually even be like 220 training. It's like right at it. So we're going to scroll over. We're going to select those Eagles light uniforms. They're right here. So we've got them. And now we are going to put these things up. We're going to put it up on the auction house for about 5.5K, right? So another thing you want to do ahead of time is know how much you want to put it up for. That way you can run through these pretty quick, right? Now we're not going back into our item binder, having to check to see how much we're putting this card up for. I just know instantly I'm putting this thing up for about 5.5K. And now I'm just going to let it sit, right? I'm going to put it up for a whole day. I have a better chance of someone buying it if it's up for an extended amount of time, especially overnight, right? So that's how you want to do it. You want to just do this method over and over and over again. You want to get the dark uniforms, get the coaches. Don't get all of the same uniform. Don't get all of the same coach, because the last thing you want to do is put the same card up over and over and over again. People just aren't going to buy that, right? You're not going to be able to put 10 Doug Petersons up for 5K and expect that they're all going to sell. Put a Doug Peterson up. Put a light uniform up. Put an Andy Reid up, right? Diversify. Put out different players, different items, not players, but different items, right? Your uniforms, your coaches. That's going to give you a better opportunity for selling these items a lot quicker and then making a lot of coins. So I hope this coin method you can take and you can use it to make you a lot of coins. Once again, it is a coin method that you're going to have to grind through, similar to the previous one that we did, but if you stick with it, it is going to bring you a lot of profit, I can promise you that. So I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like rating. If I wasn't clear on something, if you have a question, a comment related to the video, or if you just want to say what's up, leave that in the comment section down below. I love interacting with each and every one of you down there. And if you'd like to see more content, hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on to stay updated with all of my uploads. I'm ImJslay. I'm signing out today. I'll catch you all on my next video.